Good morning, Mattia. It's Thursday. I'm doing something for this channel that I've never actually done before, which is write out, like, script for a video. I'm only doing that so I can keep this on track, because last night I had, like, this amazing idea for a video, and then I lost it. And then I had another idea for this video, so I wrote the script down at, like, 10 o'clock, and it came out slightly well. So, you know. As for your last video, hyper / way too energetic / oddly happy Mattia was quite entertaining and should make more appearances. I guess thanks as well for, like, not answering the question relating to my hotness or lack thereof. That was actually kind of cool of you, because I feel like whatever the answer was would have made things slightly awkward. Somewhat related, Daniel looks exactly like how I imagine Colin from An Abundance of Catherines looked, which is really odd. His hair's all, like, I want to touch the top of his hair because it looks really soft and fluffy, like a sheep. Also, your phone conversation, I'm kind of slightly terrified as to what the other end of that conversation sounded like. So in your last video, you mentioned The Fault in Our Stars, which I think is kind of maybe the coolest book title ever. And it's also kind of immune to the in your pants joke, which is, like, amazing, because that's not supposed to happen. I pre-ordered it because I live in America and the shipping costs aren't ridiculous. And even though it's not going to be here until somewhere between May 4th and May 8th, I'm actually really excited for it. I didn't get to see the live stream because I was really comfortable half watching The Crazies and half reading Paper Towns. And I wasn't entirely sure where my headphones were, which really sucked because, you know, I like my headphones. Anyways, I was able to listen to the part of it where John read the first chapter of The Fault in Our Stars, and it was kind of beautiful and did everything that I hoped John's new book would accomplish in a way that it was amazing and captivating and included characters that I seriously wish I knew, either because they're awesome or just because they have this amazing quality of elegance that is completely admirable. And that chapter, that one singular chapter, reminded me of everything I love about Mr. Green and his literary badassedness. The fact that with a chapter, or, like, even a sentence, he can completely draw you in and make you want to hug people to death and meet fictional characters and hug the aforementioned fictional characters. His are some of the only quotes that actually stay with me because they're beautiful and help you imagine people complexly and start seeing the world with a completely different lens than you would originally. Okay, so there is a bit of a literary analysis coming up. Forgive that, but as an English nerd, it's kind of to be expected. Starting at the beginning, Looking for Alaska has all of these amazing quotes and pieces that speaks to the general human emotions of depression and teenage awkwardness and seeing people as being more than people. But I want to look at it as a whole, because a lot of people overlook an incredibly important part of Looking for Alaska. The story isn't about Pudge or the Colonel or Takumi and the Foxhead of Doom or Alaska. The story isn't about laying in field, drinking cheap wine and reading poetry, or subverting the patriarchal paradigm. It isn't even about awkward blowjob scenes. It's about how Alaska lived her life. She lived her life like she knew that she might not have another day to live it to its fullest, which is amazing in the way that it's something everyone tends to aspire to do, but never actually does. But John did it, even in his awkward, literary, nerdy way, and in turn let us live our lives to the fullest, albeit in a purely vicarious and metaphorical sense. I would love to analyze An Abundance of Catherines, but I want to go straight on to Paper Towns. Sorry. Paper Towns. Oh my god, Paper Towns. No favorite quote this time, because even I can't crack this thing open well enough to extract a favorite quote, and I can't just be like, Accio awesome quote, and hope that something awesome comes out. Anyways, Paper Towns is amazing in the way that it captures everything. It's desperation and longing and insanely strong love / admiration and hysterical drunk people and school and endings and beginnings and breaking into theme parks and the amazing thrill of leaving on some sort of epic journey. It captures road trips in all of their beauty. It also, like Looking for Alaska, involves seeing people as being more than people. And I think that as long as people see people as being more than people, they can never get to truly know the person. And even though, in the end, Q could see all of Margot's fault and broken strengths, he could finally, truly see Margot. We can't accurately predict what lens The Fault in Our Stars will give us, but I'm sure that it will be as beautiful and complex as the lenses John's other books have given us in the past. Mattia, stay awesome, and I will see you on Tuesday.